The screen flashed the alert with the ominous urgency of a wartime telegram. It was bright red, accompanied by a pulsating siren icon that seemed to throb in time with Margaret's sudden headache. Warning, critical virus detected, system failure imminent. Call Microsoft support immediately. 1-800. Margaret paused, her hand hovering over the mouse. She'd been in the middle of composing a fiercely worded email to the local council about the state of the recycling bins. This was an unwelcome interruption. At 68, Margaret considered her daily skirmishes with technology to be a kind of digital gardening, a constant pruning of pop-ups and watering of passwords. But this was different. This looked official. A flicker of the old panic, the one that arrived with any beep or bloop from the sleek black monolith on her desk, shot through her. Then she looked past the screen. Her gaze landed on the other technological terror in her home office, the printer. It sat on the credenza, a hulking beige relic from the early 2000s. It wasn't wireless, it didn't have a touch screen. It had a tray that ejected with the violent suddenness of a sprung trap and a propensity to display error messages written in a dialect of hieroglyphics only it understood. Its most recent act of defiance was a streak of magenta ink that marred every page, making documents look as if they'd been wept over by a melodramatic fairy. The phone rang, not her mobile, but the landline with the corded handset she kept for important calls. The caller ID said simply, Microsoft.
Well, that's convenient timing. Margaret speaking.
Hello, madam. This is Stephen from Microsoft Windows Security Department. Our systems have detected a very severe virus on your computer. It is transmitting your credit card details to Russian hackers as we speak. I need you to go to your computer immediately.
Margaret sat down slowly in her well-padded chair. She pictured Stephen, probably in a buzzing call center halfway across the globe, reading from a script. She felt the initial chill of fear evaporate, replaced by a warm, simmering annoyance. She'd spent the morning wrestling with the printer's magenta tears. She didn't have the bandwidth for 2 tech crises before lunch.
Russian hackers, you say? That does sound serious, Stephen.
Yes, madam, very serious. I can help you, but you must do exactly as I say. First, you must go to your web browser.
Before we begin, Stephen, since you're from Microsoft and clearly so very expert, I wonder if I might ask for your help with a related issue. It's been causing me no end of trouble.
Of course, madam. What is the issue?
It's the peripheral device, the Hewlett-Packard DeskJet 6945. It's connected to the computer, and I believe the virus may have migrated. Yes, it's weeping, Stephen. Great garish streaks of magenta on everything. It's printing documents that look like they belong in a haunted disco. If the Russians have my credit card, I can only assume they're also responsible for this aesthetic atrocity. You see, I thought since you're already in the system, so to speak, you could just fix it from there. Remotely. It's the Tray 2 error, specifically, and the PC load letter nonsense. What does that even mean?
Madam, we must deal with the virus first. The virus is very dangerous. The printer is not important.
Not important? Stephen, my grandson's school project on the Great Barrier Reef looked like it had been attacked by a psychedelic octopus. This is a crisis. If Microsoft can't handle a simple printer issue, how can I trust you with a Russian hacker?
She could hear him breathing, could practically see him frantically scanning his flowchart for the box that said, Victim complains about printer.
You must go to the website now.
All right. But only if you promise to help me with the printer afterwards. I need you to talk me through cleaning the print head. I have the isopropyl alcohol and cotton buds ready. It's quite a process. We'll need to set aside a good 20 minutes.
Defeated muffled curse in another language.
Margaret placed the handset gently back in its cradle. The red warning still pulsed on her computer screen. She reached over and, with the decisive click of someone turning off a noisy television, simply held down the power button until the monitor went black and silent.
One tech support crisis at a time.